The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Belfor. Well, good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. Today, I am joined in the studio by two guys from Belfor, Kyler and Ben. Thanks so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having us.
We're going to dive right in here. Kyler, why don't you go ahead and tell me a little bit about what you do with Belfor and how you got to know those people?
So I started with Full Steam Ahead, which we were full steam ahead before Belfor.
Yes.
And Ben did as well. But I started right out of high school, helping out with after-hour stuff on the weekends and in the summertime. And then I was a mitigation technician and slowly climbed the ladder. I moved on to a carpenter, which is in-house. We have finished carpentry work. And then a project manager for the Myrtle Beach area, and then an estimator for the Conway area, as we call it.
What does an estimator do?
So an estimator is, another way to describe it, is a project coordinator. So we oversee the project. We work hand in hand with the homeowners, the insurance companies. We write the scope of work, and we manage that it's done correctly, the mitigation and the repairs.
Gotcha. And Ben, you're a project manager, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Remind me what a project manager does?
Project manager, we come in once the property is dried or mitigated, work with the homeowner, put things back how they were or better than they were.
And how long have you been doing that?
I've been a project manager for a year now.
Okay.
But I've been with Belfor for 15 years.
What did you do before you were a project manager?
I was a carpenter.
All right, so both of y'all know how to get your hands dirty. You can do some manual labor, but you've kind of seen a lot of the aspects of what Belfor does from start to finish. So if somebody is, dealing with a crisis, what are those first steps that they need to take to get in contact with you guys and get some help?
So if you have something such as a water line break in your house, if possible, you want to turn the water off. If
Roger
not,
that.
you call a plumber or call us, and we can help get it stopped. And then we'll dispatch our guys. We can have them at your place typically within an hour, 24 hours, 7 days a week. And our first goal is to stop the bleeding, is to go ahead and clean up and prevent the damages from getting worse.
Gotcha. And then once you're able to estimate how much damage there is and do all the stuff that you guys are so good at doing, then you're able to help people pick out their new flooring, their new cabinets, and walk them through that process, right?
Right. We come in with the homeowner, work with them on picking whatever's needed, cabinets, tile, floor coverings, paint selections, help them pick out all that stuff and get it back to normal.
What's your favorite part of the job?
It's truly helping people. And I guarantee if you ask any of our employees that question, in one way or another, they'll say this exact same thing. We all have something in common. We're here to help people, whether that's get back in their home, get their business, back operating again. It's to help people in a time of crisis.
Yeah, we're all just like a family. We're all locals. We all live in this area, and we just like to help out everybody as much as we can.
If somebody is watching right now and they want to get in contact with Belfor, learn a little bit more about you guys, what's the best way to do that?
It's to call our direct number, which is 843-626-7391. If it's during business hours, someone from the office will pick it up. If it's after business hours, in a time of crisis, leave a message, follow the voice prompting, and you'll hear back from somebody within 5 minutes.
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by Belfor.